I will say this.
I'm done with it. We won't talk again.
Can I say one more thing about Hitler, though, before we move on?
Okay, you want to keep talking about Hitler.
I just want to say one more thing, because you got on this. I wasn't going to go right there, but since you did, I will say this. The press also says that I called Hitler a hero in a recent broadcast that I did. I did not do that. I did not say Hitler is a hero.
Yeah.
What I said was this. I started referring to the book burnings, the old Nazi book burnings, as they're called, right?
Yeah.
And what I said was, look, these people were pushed to a breaking point and they broke. They did what any reasonable people would do. There was a reason why millions and millions of people supported the rise of the National Socialists. They went after people like Magnus Hirschfeld, the godfather of transgenderism, the people that were putting pedophilic, pornographic filth directly in the faces of children, like we see every June, all month of June. You got pedophiles in the streets, hiding under this cloak of LGBTQism, rubbing their dicks in the faces of kids and not going to jail, actually being protected by the police. So these people in the 1930s, they said, no, we don't want this. And if you look at a Trump rally today, you see 30, 40, 50, 60,000 people showing up, right? Go look at a Hitler rally. I mean, there was hundreds of thousands of people out there, potentially even millions. We'll never know. I think he is the most lied about man in human history, besides Jesus Christ. I think that Hitler may be the most lied about man in human history. And there was a reason why they did it. And what I said was, these book burnings, what they were burning was all of this pedophilic, pornographic filth that was targeting their children. They were trying to protect their kids. And I said that was an heroic act. And I think that in modern day America, we need to make book burnings great again. We should do this book burning. I think that if you went into your public school for your kids, whether they be elementary, middle school, high school aged, and you went into their public school library, most parents won't do this. Why? Because school is the publicly funded daycare system.
Yeah, it's also a place where homeless people jerk
they
off.
Get to go to, yes, of course.
Yeah,
they get to go.
Shouldn't that be a ban on books at school, not burning?
Well, why not?
You're saying you're burning
why not
the book.
burn them? Why not burn the filth? Why not?
Because adults should be able to read the filth if they want to. I'm not saying I am, but you're saying you're burning.
No, I get what you're saying, Stu. I'm not against it.
Because it's literature that's written to target children specifically.
I agree with you, dude.
If it's for children,
I'm
100%,
very specific
100%.
on my views on that. It's just like there's things that Hitler did that to me doesn't make sense. And listen, dude, it's like if you want to create somebody that the people get behind, if you want to create somebody he has to do certain things to get the people behind them. But there's things that don't make sense to me about Hitler that I just push back on.
Can I just say one thing that I think might make sense to you?
Right.
Okay. So let's just break this down a little bit.
Do you think he died in Argentina?
I can't say that. I can't say that for certain. Here's what I do know. Hitler allegedly committed suicide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hitler was targeted by a media regime.
Right.
Okay. And this media regime targeted Hitler and painted him as this boogeyman, the bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, then you had Saddam Hussein, you had Muammar Gaddafi.
Right.
You have, now in present day, you have Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
These are like the evil boogeymen, bad guys of the world. Do you know the one thing that every one of them has in common?
Right.
Every one of them kicked out of their country the Jewish criminal Rothschild central banking cabal.
And I agree with you. But let me just say this.
They didn't kill Saddam Hussein for ties to Al-Qaeda.
I totally agree with you. But Putin also Yeltsin had to get Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton's permission for Putin to be able to run. And Putin needed a false flag to get his numbers up. I'm not arguing with I'm just telling you that there's things like, if you tell me that Hitler is fighting the bankers, why is he taking money from AG Farben, which is the IG Farben, the American branch of that, where people who were on the New York fucking Federal Reserve, they were the head of that, was on the board.
Well, because don't you think that there are people, don't you think that there are people that share a faith that they have been, we'll talk about the Schofield Bible reading pastors.
But okay, real quick before you get into that, why doesn't he go into Switzerland?
Well, I don't know his motivations at that point.
But the motivation that we're being told, and like when you bring up Rothschilds, I don't think the Rothschilds are Jews. I think they're above that shit. I think that, again, they just do that to walk around.
Well, they say they're Jews.
Well, because I say I'm a
wait. This on the screen. Nazi book burnings were awesome, and Adolf Hitler was a hero. I wonder if there's a way. Whose article is that?
This is.
I should sue these people because
we should say they're attributing that to you.
AngryWhiteMan.com.
Yes. So if it says
no, it's .org, bro.
.org,
it's an official
sorry.
government.
if it says that I said Adolf Hitler was a hero, they're attributing that quote to me, right?
Yeah, I mean they have awesome in quotes and hero in quotes.
Yeah, but I never said. I did say that the Nazi book burnings were awesome, but I did not say that Hitler was a hero. Why do we sit back and because what am I going to do? Sue these people and go through all this litigation
some
and
dude
spend
in his house.
Hundreds of thousands.
You're
of
gonna
dollars
take a
to
studio apartment.
Litigate this guy.
You got to get a friend who's an attorney.
I'm not going to get
He'll
any.
just do it for
I'm
fun.
not going to get any blood from Iraq, but I do like what they did with my graphic there.
Dude,
I
you
like
look
that.
badass.
Yeah,
It's
great.
a cool look. Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, I love
You
the
look
flames
dangerous.
behind me. I do. Yeah.
Get chicks.
Well,
601 likes.
It was perfect. Yeah, more people like it than don't.